AITA for calling the police after my husband invited estranged relatives to live with us without my consent. Hello, Redditors. I'm writing this from our dream house in the suburbs of Chicago, but right now it feels more like a war zone. I'm 32, my husband, let's call him Alex, 35, and I have been together for 8 years, married for 5. We both work. I'm a manager at an IT company working from home. He's an engineer at a construction firm. After years of saving and sacrifices, we skipped vacations, ate cheap food, worked overtime. We finally bought this wonderful 2-story house with a garden, garage, and a separate office for me. It was our joint achievement, a symbol of stability after my difficult childhood. A bit about me, I grew up in an overcrowded house. My parents took in relatives for temporary living aunts, uncles, cousins, all with kids. We had 4 rooms for 10+ people, constant noise, mess, lack of privacy. This gave me serious anxiety. I can't function properly in chaos. I have panic attacks from noise, especially children's screams. I've been to therapy, and Alex and I established clear rules even before marriage. No long-term guests. Short visits, okay, but no more than a week and only with mutual agreement. He knew my history and always supported me. This is our home, our rules. Your well-being comes first. Everything was good until last month. I had to go on a business trip to a conference in New York for 4 days. Alex said everything would be fine. He'd work from home, take care of the dog. I returned Friday evening, tired with my suitcase, dreaming of a hot bath and a quiet weekend. I opened the door and I met with chaos. In the living room, piles of boxes, children's toys scattered everywhere, in the kitchen, dirty dishes, and from upstairs comes the sound of a crying baby. I thought maybe guests for dinner, but no. It turns out Alex invited his distant brother. Let's call him Mike, supposedly 38 with his wife, Lisa, 35, and 3 kids, 3-year-old twins and a 6-month-old baby. They were sitting on our couch, eating pizza from our plates. Alex ran up, hugged me, and said, "Surprise! Mike and his family are in trouble. They got evicted from their apartment for non-payment because Mike lost his job. I said they could stay with us temporarily until they find something." Their family. I was in shock. First, I had never heard of this brother. Alex mentioned relatives, but Mike, he said it was a distant relative on his father's side whom they hadn't spoken to for years, but blood is thicker than water. Second, temporarily, for how long, he waved it off. A few days, a week max. But their stuff was scattered all over the house. Children's beds in the guest room, clothes in our laundry room, toys in my office. My home office, where I work on important projects, was now cluttered with diapers and boxes of baby stuff. I couldn't even sit at my computer without stepping on something. I took Alex aside and whispered, "Why didn't you ask me? We had an agreement." He shrugged. "You were on a trip, it was urgent. They couldn't sleep on the street with kids. You're overreacting, you'll adapt." I felt my anxiety rising, heart pounding, breathing heavy. That night I didn't sleep. The baby cried every 2 hours, the twins ran down the hall, slamming doors. In the morning the kitchen was a mess, spilled milk, crumbs everywhere. Lisa said, "Sorry, the kids are so active," but didn't clean up. Days turned into weeks. After 5 days I asked when they were leaving. "Mike, looking for an apartment, but everything's expensive." "Alex, give them time." The chaos grew. Kids drew on the walls, nothing serious, but had to be cleaned. The dog hid under the bed from the noise. My sleep was disrupted. I woke up at 3 a.m. from screams. Work suffered. During Zoom calls, you could hear the kids' noise. Clients joked, but I felt unprofessional. My office became their storage. They moved my things to put up a playpen. I asked them to clean up later. I confronted Alex several times. First time softly. "This is affecting my anxiety. Remember our rules?" He, "You're selfish. They're kids. Family comes first. You'll get used to it like I did." Second time tougher. "Either they leave or I go to a hotel." He got angry. "You're overreacting, as always. Mike is my brother. I won't throw him out on the street. If you're so miserable, maybe the problem is you." I cried in the bathroom, feeling betrayed. He knew my triggers, but ignored them. After 3 weeks, I couldn't take it anymore. The house smelled of diapers. My nerves were shot, panic attacks twice a day. I anonymously called social services. Illinois has rules about overcrowding, especially with children. I mentioned a possible violation, 7 people in a 3-bedroom house, chaos, potential danger for kids. An inspector came 2 days later. They checked, saw the mess, overcrowding, and said the family had to leave immediately as it didn't meet standards for children. Mike and Lisa packed their things and went to a motel. Alex gave them money. Now Alex barely talks to me, says I destroyed the family, heartless, and how could you do that to kids? His parents, my in-laws, called, calling me a selfish person who only thinks of herself. They say family should help and I should have adapted. I feel guilty, maybe I overreacted. But he broke our agreement, ignored my anxiety. AITA, did I have the right to defend my home and health? Update 1. Hello everyone who commented on my original post. Thank you for your thoughts. Most of you said in TA that I had the right to defend my space, and it helped me not feel like a complete monster. But the situation hasn't improved, quite the opposite. After social services forced Mike and his family to leave, they found temporary housing in a motel. Alex lent them $2,000 from our joint savings without asking me. The atmosphere at home became icy. Alex sleeps on the living room couch, barely speaks to me, only necessary things, pass the salt at dinner, or the dog needs a walk. He looks at me as if I ruined his life. His parents, my in-laws, won't let up. Alex's mom called daily, cried on the phone. How could you do that to family? Mike is our guy, he was always part of the family, and you threw him out on the street with a baby. You only think about your anxiety, but the kids, they're innocent. I tried to explain it was about our rules and my condition, but she interrupted. Rules, family over rules. Alex always helped Mike since childhood. You should have supported him. Alex's dad sent a message. You're selfish. If you can't live with family, maybe you don't deserve to be in ours. I blocked them because it started affecting my work. I couldn't concentrate. I tried talking to Alex yesterday evening. Sat next to him on the couch, said, let's talk. I understand you wanted to help, but why didn't you ask me? And who is this Mike really? You never mentioned a brother. He looked at me surprised, as if I said something strange, and replied, he's a distant relative on my dad's side. We didn't talk often, but blood is blood. Why are you digging? Want more drama? I asked for photos or documents to confirm, but he changed the subject. It's none of your business. You already ruined everything. He got up and went to the garage, where he sat until night, watching TV. Now I feel something is off. Mike looked younger than 38, maybe 28, 30. And the kids, the twins were so energetic, and the baby was a copy of Mike with the same brown eyes. But Alex has blue eyes like his parents. Maybe I'm paranoid from stress. My anxiety is back. I don't sleep at night, thinking if I should go back to therapy. Friends suggest couples therapy, but Alex refuses. You're the problem, not me. AITA still? Should I dig deeper? Thanks for the advice. Update 2. Wow, Redditors, your comments on the previous update opened my eyes. Many said Alex was acting suspiciously, advising to check documents or talk to relatives. I decided not to sit idle. First, I looked through our joint photo albums, nothing about Mike. Not at family holidays, not in Alex's childhood. I asked his sister, we're on good terms, she lives in another state, via message. Hey, who is Mike? Alex said he's a brother, but I don't remember. She replied, Mike, what Mike? We don't have a brother, Mike. Maybe a cousin, I'll ask my parents. But an hour later, parents say they don't know any Mike. Are you sure? Maybe you're confused. My heart pounded a lie. Meanwhile, Alex became even more distant. He started locking his phone and laptop, which he never did. Yesterday, I found a box of Mike's things in the garage that they forgot, old documents, photos. In one photo, Mike is a teenager with Alex, but Alex looks early 20s, Mike about 15. Caption, with so? N with brother fishing. Son, I thought maybe a typo. But in Mike's passport, he left a copy for some papers. The birth date is 1997, he's 28, not 38. And the surname same as Alex's, but in the birth certificate, there was a copy, the father Alex. Wait, what? I couldn't take it and confronted Alex in the evening. Showed the photo and documents. Who is he really? Why doesn't your sister know about a brother? And why are you listed as the father on the certificate? He turned pale, sat down and sighed. Okay, he's not my brother. Mike is my relative, close, but don't ask more, it's in the past. I insisted. What past? You lied, he yelled. It's none of your business, I helped him because I had to. He ran out of the house, got in the car, and drove off. Came back at midnight, drunk, and slept on the couch. This morning, he said, if you keep digging, we'll divorce. I'm in panic, I love him, but this is a lie. The in-laws are now silent when I call. Something is being hidden. Advice. Update 3. Thank you all for the support, your messages gave me strength. After the last update, I couldn't stop. I hired a private detective through an online service, cost $500, but worth it to check Mike's and Alex's backgrounds. The report came in 3 days. Mike is Alex's son from a previous relationship. Alex had a relationship with a woman, let's call her Sarah, during college in 1996 when he was 20. She got pregnant, gave birth to Mike in 1997. Alex didn't marry her, but paid child support secretly from his family. His parents didn't know, he hid it because he didn't want to disappoint them. Sarah died 5 years ago from cancer, and Mike was left alone with his family. He married early, at 22, and has kids. But the worst, the relationship with Sarah wasn't just a college fling. Alex cheated on his then-girlfriend, my predecessor, with whom he was for 2 years, and, wait for it, the detective found records. Alex continued to see Sarah even after we met. In 2015, when we were dating, there were payments and messages. Cheating? I confronted Alex with the evidence. He broke down, cried, "Yes, Mike is my son. I hid it because I was ashamed." And Sarah. "We met from time to time, even after you, but it was nothing, just support. Nothing, cheating for years." I screamed, cried, he begged. "I love you, it's in the past." Mike needed help because he lost his job due to depression after his mom's death. The in-laws know now Alex confessed to them, and they're in shock, but blame me. You dug up dirt, now the family is falling apart. I told Alex to pack his things, go to Mike at the motel. He left yesterday. I'm filing for divorce. My heart is broken, but I'm in TA, right? Thank you, Reddit, you saved me from the lies. Final update. It's been 2 weeks since the last update. Divorce is in process. The lawyer says the house is joint, but I'm buying out his share. Alex lives with Mike in a rented apartment, helping with the kids. He called, apologized, offered therapy, but I refused. The betrayal and lies are too deep. The in-laws apologized. We didn't know, forgive us. I'm in therapy, my anxiety is decreasing without the chaos. Found support in friends and here on Reddit. Lesson, trust your intuition and don't ignore red flags. NTA, and thank you all. What are your thoughts on this story? Did the author do the right thing? What would you have done in her shoes? Share your opinion in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new stories.